Hi, I'm Jenna Say What, and I asked you guys on social media to ask me anything. It could be anything. So I got some really good questions, and I will go ahead and read those. So from Aaron B., he asked me, why did I use Plasti Dip on the Warbler on my fear injectors? Do you have to? How easy/hard it is to paint Warbler? So first off, why did I use the Plasti Dip? Because I hear that I haven't tried just painting Warbler, but I hear that you have to have some sort of base on it just to kind of give it a little bit more of a smooth finish, and then you put the paint on top of it. So I haven't actually done it without it. Maybe I should try that and see what it does and give you guys kind of like a rundown of why. Let's see, is it easy or hard to paint? Again, I should probably do a tutorial or something, figure out if Warbler is hard to paint just by itself, because I haven't done that yet. So not a really good answer for you, Aaron. I'm sorry. He also asked how to figure out poses for my characters. Really, I just use a lot of photos and videos and things that I find online just to kind of give myself an idea. And like Dark Phoenix, she has very like mean kind of like in your face kind of poses. So I tend to do that with her. My Aquaman is a lot more regal, holding the, trident, being all proper and noble and stuff. So it just all depends. I would always go online and search up as many photos as possible, watch some videos, and then you can kind of go from there and pick and choose. That way you have good handle. Aaron also asked me what do I carry in an emergency cosplay repair kit? Well, I'm a terrible cosplayer. I never carry a repair kit with me. This last one, which was my Scarecrow that I did carry a hot glue gun with me, because most of my characters, I tend to carry around like the tiniest purse ever, and I don't have enough spare room in it for my cosplay, emergency kit. But if you have room for it, I would carry a hot glue gun, a needle and thread, generic color, and definitely, like, even if it's not hot glue, definitely grab like a glue, like some sort of sticky tack kind of glue, like fabric glue or something, just in case. Those would be the two things I would honestly carry around with me if I had enough room in my stuff. He also asked, and this was the last question for Aaron B, is how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I would say about 5 to 10 pounds. I don't think they have opposable thumbs, so they could probably maybe 5 pounds be able to chuck that. Past that, I don't think so. My mother asked me if I'm going to do a video tutorial on how to get posh lips. Posh lips, Mom, you just outline the outside of your lips. It's what drag queens do. I mean, I can do a video tutorial on it, but it's going to be really quick. So there's that. So my Instagram, I had Lee Bram7 asked me how many tattoos do I have and what's the most meaningful. I have 3. Mom, cover your ears. I have 3. I have one on the back of my neck. It's a beaker. That was my first one. Big into science, so it was just kind of on a whim. 19, so, but I still love it. And then my 2 side pieces, which are corsets, and I would say that those probably are the most meaningful and the longest ones that I've ever been doing. I'm still working on them. They're meaningful probably more so than the beaker, because corsets make me feel really sexy. I feel very empowered whenever I wear them. I've just always been into the Renaissance periods, and anytime I slip in a corset, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. I can play bongos on my boobs. So I always feel empowered whenever I wear them. So now I get to wear it all the time, 24/7. He also asked me what video game do I have the most hours played in. I would say hands down that is Morrowind Elder Scrolls 3. I lost about 3 years of my life to that game. Like, I had to have friends of mine, a group of them, get rid of it off my computer without me knowing, because I was that addicted to it, where I gave up on social life completely, and that's all I played. And of course, that was whenever you didn't have it online, so I was totally off the grid. It was bad. It was a really bad time. Shane, I'm going to totally pronounce this wrong. Jirek, he asked me, what would my dream car and vacation be and why? I'm so glad he asked this. My ultimate favorite car is a first generation Mazda RX-7. I've always been in love with that car. There's not really a reason why. I've ridden in them, and if I pass by one, I'm like almost getting into an accident just staring at that car like, oh, I want it so bad. Rotary engine. I always, I've been told, and I've seen that, they're pretty good engines. So that, hands down, my favorite car. My favorite vacation, or my dream vacation, would definitely be to go to Ireland or Scotland, because I'm Irish and Scotch, so I think that that's a becking call to like me to go back to my home country, even though I've never been there. So always wanted to go. That would be top awesome. It would be awesome. My friend Nash asked me, do I think ogres are kosher? I would say the Jewish ogres are definitely kosher. The rest of them, I would say, definitely not. By no means. I had a question from Miss FAYE'S Cosplay Closet, and also a second question saying, also her question from DEADPOOLICORN. And Miss Faye asked me if I would go out with her, and the answer is yes, definitely, I would. So DEADPOOLICORN, you can be happy as well. I will. And Chris had the follow-up question. Chris S. had the follow-up question to that is, can we get pics of us going out, a nice glossy 8x10? And yes, Chris, you can get a nice glossy 8x10 of me and Miss Faye, and we'll even sign it for you because we're that loving and nice. Speaking of DEADPOOLICORN, he also asked me, if I had to fight a grizzly bear, would I opt to push Chris S. in front of me and run, or fight the bear? The answer is, I would fight the bear with Chris S. Chris S. being, yes, I would pick him up and beat the bear, because I feel like that would be more effective than running or just pushing Chris out in front of him. So that's my answer. Miss FAYE'S Cosplay Closet also asked me, if I were surrounded by ninjas and only had a banana and hand sanitizer, how would I get free? Well, for one thing, getting hand sanitizer in your eye, really painful. Hand sanitizer in eye, banana on the floor, done. That's how I would do it. Nash P asked, do I think ceremonial whoop-ass stick is a good name for any cosplay item? If you are a large man like you are, Nash, yes. I think it's a great name. For someone small like me, maybe not. Miss Faye asked if I could change a part of my body to do something bionic, what would it be? Why? My boobs. But I'd have, I don't know, a little storage. Definitely storage in those. And where I can make them bigger or smaller if I wanted. That's what I would make. Something bionic like that. I think that would be a good idea. So it seems like DEADPOOLICORN and Miss Faye are the two that are just hammering out the questions, which is fine because I love them and they're hilarious. DEADPOOLICORN said, if you could pick any one cosplay to do that would be spot on, 100% absolutely perfect, and money was no option, what would it be and why? And can I watch you and Miss Faye make out? The answer to that second question, yes. Yes, you can. But I want $10. First question, I would have to say Docule. I would do 100% spot on, accurate version of Docule from Defiance. Absolutely love her. I love her personality, love everything about her, but she has the mask and like the whole 9 yards. It would be extremely hard to do her, and I've been wanting to cosplay her, but I can't because I don't have liquid latex just on hand just to start putting it on my face. But definitely Docule. So Danny M asked me, how high is up? Up is the top shelf of my cabinets that I can't reach. Sometimes the middle cabinet, depending. So basically anything that I can't reach, which being 5'1", there's a lot of places that are up for me. Lots. Chris S. asked, is it offensive to wear a shirt that says wheelchairs are made for lap dances? No, Chris, especially whenever you're wearing one. Definitely not. I think you should get one. Nash P asked, do you think that coffee, energy drinks, or tea are the best fuel for cosplay makers? Yes, yes, and yes. All the way across the board. DEADPOOLICORN asked, if you were drowning in a swimming pool full of cereal and had to try and eat your way out, would it be Lucky Charms or Fruit Loops? I'd say Lucky Charms, but my problem is I'd probably eat all the marshmallows and still drowned. So there's that. Oh, jeez. Debadeep S asked, what kind of toothpaste do you use? What toothpaste do we use? Arm & Hammer? Arm & Hammer Advanced White. I can't speak, apparently. Way of Stark Enterprises asked me, what would you do without me? I mean, honestly, I would say I haven't gotten along very well before you, so I have no idea. It would probably be traumatic and terrible, and life would pretty much suck like it did before you. So there you go. There's your answer for that one. My girl Charlie Rocket Cosplay asked, how many death drops are too many death drops? Death drops are whenever a drag queen jumps up in the air and falls into the splits. That's a death drop. How many death drops are too many? I would say it kind of goes back to the, shake it once, that's fine. Shake it twice, that's okay. Shake it 3 times, you're just doing it for attention. So I would say 2 times. Definitely 2 times. 3rd time, you're just doing it for attention. You're just going to annoy Michelle Visage. Cog, Christoph of Gray, asked me, why is there air? You know those trees from the movie The Lord of the Rings, the ones that talk? That's the reason. That's the only reason why we have air. No one can tell me any different. That's the reason. And he also asked me, how can a metal skate blade slide across ice? Magic. Simple as that. Now, when I go to another SCA event, since I said magic, does that mean that I can wear a wizard cape or no? I still can't? No? That's what I thought. I tried. JNack asked me, how do I do makeup to look like a monkey? No. Maybe during Halloween time I'll show you, but not now. It's not Halloween yet, Jay. I'm not going to do it. So my very last question is from @Brad_HBD on his Twitter. Man of Steel, Superman versus Hulk, who would win? I would say Man of Steel, only because I don't think Hulk in his form would be able to think, oh yeah, he can't use kryptonite. Because when the Hulk goes crazy, he doesn't care about anything. So I would say definitely Man of Steel, Superman. So that's my answer on that one. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoyed the questions that I got. Sometime I'm going to have to put up another one of these whenever I have a bunch of followers and all that stuff, or my mom ends up just asking me a whole bunch of questions I just have to answer on one of these. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Jenna Say What. I am on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All of those links are below. Go check out my friends, DEADPOOLICORN, Miss Faye's Cosplay Closet. It's a mouthful. And Charlie Rocket and Stark Enterprises for their questions. Definitely check them out wherever I'm going to be putting those little click-a-licks things on the sides. So definitely check them out. Go and like them. And I will check you guys next time. Bye.